Hi, we're back with another video. This is a look around and how to use the Retekess V115. Very good radio, paid 34 Australian dollars. Comes with a micro USB cable and has a rechargeable battery that I will show you later. It's the Nokia style battery from back in the day. Okay, well it says here, I'm trying to show it without having any glare on it. It says portable AM, FM and shortwave radio, MP3 player, speaker with bass sound, which I can attribute to that. It is actually quite nice. Automatic or manually saving radio stations, which is great. 9 to 10 kilohertz selectable tuning steps. Radio, mic, line in, 3 recording mode. So you can do it in 64, I think it's 32 kilobytes per second, 64 and 128. 128 is the best. Onto micro SD card. Delete recording file and radio station function. So you can record radio, basically. Got 100 milliamp hour rechargeable lithium ion battery. There's a QR code there if you want to scan it. Might work through there. There's a few little specerinis there. So this isn't an unboxing. I've been using it for the last few months. Or last month or so, I'd say. And I'm quite impressed with it. So here's the radio itself. Hopefully it shows up good on camera. I'll add some photos so you can see it a bit more closer up. Okay, so you've got your fast forward, rewind, there also to change channels. There's your play pause. Now that there, if you hold that down when the radio's on, it'll auto scan, which is pretty cool. And then you got your 1 to 9 and then 0 for your input. Say you wanted to put 87.60, you could do it like that. There's a menu button, there's a mode button, AM, FM, shortwave. There's your power, mode, AM, FM, shortwave, menu, record file. This is how you record it. You press that. I'll show you when it's turned on. The ports on it, might be a little bit hard to see. There's a headphone jack, a line in. There's your micro SD card. It's got TF card, which is trans flash, which means micro SD. Then you got your USB. You got my little sticker there saying when I bought it. I got it in May 2021. It's now June. You got one thing a lot of people don't know is you put that little bit in there, and that's your kickstand to hold it up, which is pretty cool. A lot of people that review this don't have it, don't mention that. There's your little microphone for your note taking and all that. There's your branding. There's your speaker. Okay, that falls out really easy, so keep it on the strap. As you can lose it, there's your bass little speaker, which does the trick. It's got a little bit of information on there. Pause to read. Just says some basic specs. It's basically a Nokia BL-C5 battery. So that is a 1000 milliamp hour battery, but you can buy a higher capacity of this battery and get 1200 milliamp hours and all that. So yeah, it's pretty good. I put my little thing on there because I've got more than one of these batteries. So I like to know which one was the original that come with it. There's your little battery compartment. It's not the best quality plastic, but for the price, I'm very impressed. Okay, you got your telescopic antenna, standard sort of thing with these sort of radios. Doesn't go out overly far. This is not the most sensitive radio on shortwave, but it's really good for AM and FM. Okay. There's no antenna jack, so you can plug in an external antenna, but you can clip an antenna onto the telescopic antenna, a wire antenna. Okay, so let's turn this puppy on. You hold the power button, it says welcome. Go to Comic Sans, turn the volume down. Now you'll notice with this radio that you can't press anything else while that's on there. Like, okay, so you got the volume display there. Nothing else will work while that's still on. So you got to wait those few seconds for it to come off, and then you can see it, and you can do what you want. Okay, well I'm going to put it on to AM or FM because that's where I pick up the most here on this particular radio. And what you do is hold your finger on that for a few seconds, and it'll scan. It goes through, finds the stations, and you're set. And it puts them in a temporary thing. Shows here that it's already picked up 2, it's picked up 3 now. It's got that it's FM. That shows that it's scanning. It's got your battery indicator. There's your frequency. There's how many it's picked up. You got 6 now. It's found 7. It usually finds about 8 or 9 when I'm inside. Outside, sometimes 10. Oh, we got 10 now. It found 11. Now, to go through, I haven't got the antenna extended for the purpose of the video to be able to see it properly. Now, to go through, just like that. There's interference from my computer. Doesn't really help. Goes loud. We can't play too much because of copyright. A lot of these are Australia-wide stations, government and that, ABC.
By scientists, and it's really exciting. Indeed. We're going to take a question in a moment, so that'll really.
So that's with the antenna, not extended.
39 at 75 at 7.5. We've been saying we want to do an animal special, so.
And there's your 11 stations. So we'll drop over to AM. Press and hold the play and see what we get. We shouldn't get too many. We usually get local 4KZ, which is 531, and then we'll get a few. You'll get ABC radio on a few different ones, and then we'll get a country station, 4 AM from up the Atherton Tablelands. So let's see. We've got 9 so far. Some of them will just be interference noises. And this has got one of the built-in AM antennas. So you can sort of change it around to get the directional, to get reception differences. Look at that. Let's go through. Put that fast forward looking button there. That's your country one, up the Tablelands. That's 873. So you get a lot of interference noises on the computer. It gives you an idea of what you can do, and so on. Yeah, it'll just continuously keep going like that for some strange reason. I'll show it up closer. See, like that. I don't know why. And we'll go to shortwave. We're not likely to pick up anything at all on shortwave in here. I have $400 radios that I don't pick up anything inside. So we'll do a scan. Now this takes a while to scan through the shortwave bands, so bear with me. Yeah, it takes a good while because it goes through a fair bit. But you'll hear when it picks up a bit of a frequency, you'll hear. Now you can line in record on this. I've never done it, so I can't show you how to do that, but I can show you menu things soon. We'll get into it. Yeah, it's a really good radio for the price. I would highly recommend it. See, the buttons are a little like that, but you look after it, and it'll do you good. It's best to buy a few spare batteries. So if you're using it as a bug out radio for like emergencies, like for cyclones and power outages and all that, yeah, definitely worth getting. Now, if you don't want to spend too much, if you want to spend $400 or $500, we'll buy a Texan PL990X or a Texan PL880, something like that. Then you're going to get a lot more features. You're going to get a line in. You're going to get a line out, which I really like for recording. If you want to record to an external recorder, because the PL990 and the Texan, or both Texan, PL990X and the PL880 don't have recording features, which is sad. The PL990X has a micro SD card slot for playing MP3s, but you can't record on it, which is very frustrating. Okay, well, so we're still going through and it's found one, which will probably just be interference noise. It's just to give you a bit of an overview, a bit of an idea of what it does. I've never played with record file and memo, so we won't go into that. But, yeah, it just gives you a bit of an idea. So there's no point in continuing to scan, but it goes through the whole spectrum of the shortwave. So we'll jump out of that. See, it's found one and it was just the interference noise. So, okay, so we'll go to menu. We'll turn the volume down first. See that I can't do anything else until the menu goes, okay, so you got auto power, which is auto power off. So enter or OK is the play button, the play pause button. To cycle through the menu, you press the arrow buttons. So you can change the contrast, the backlight time. I like it always on, so I can see it better. And you got to go back into it. And you got your languages. Let's see what languages there is. English, Spanish, and all these ones I don't know. There's only 4 languages. I'd say one of them's Chinese. Okay, so record set. Now to get to the highest quality, that's super record. That's your 128 kilobytes per second. That's the one I would recommend. Okay, so let's go on to FM. Got to get out of that. Let's go on to FM and find a station that's just talking, and we'll record it.
Give those lab evolved algae too.
Okay, so we'll wait for it to go off the screen. Now let's record. Now you got the record button there. Make sure there's an. Now it only handles up to a 64 gig micro SD card. Some of them only do 32, some of them do 64. But I've recorded 3 or 4 hours in one go on it. No worries.
When the cyclone comes along, that can destroy reefs to not completely. There will be some survival and recovery, but that's huge.
Okay, so we've finished recording. So we'll also press and hold the REC button again, and it'll auto play it. Now it's got a lot of information comes up on the screen, which I quite like. You'll be able to see it there. Shows that there's a memory card in there. Shows that it's 128 kilobytes per second MP3. Shows how long the recording is, so it's only 27 seconds, and how much it's played, and all this stuff. And then it's radio 10. There you go. It's all that. And it went to another recording. Now to stop it, you just go to one of the press one of the other buttons like AM, FM. Yeah, well worth the money, this one. If you can pick it up on eBay for like $34 Australian or less, you're doing well. There's other brands that have radios that look identical to this. They do the exact same thing. They've just got a different branding there, sometimes a different model number, but they're the identical radio. I'd go with the Retekess because I know that it's good. So I played with it a lot, been using it for ages. I've taken it to Cairns and recorded a lot of radio, which you can actually hear the audio that comes out of this just from the memory card into the computer and then onto the phone and edited and all that. Through my radio playlist, you go to the Cairns radio part in the radio playlist where it has all the Cairns radio stations, and you can actually hear the quality that it records in the 128 kilobytes per second. So yeah, definitely worth picking up if you want a little radio to take places, or for when there's power outages, cyclones, whatever. This is definitely one I would recommend. Worth getting. Get a couple of spare batteries for it. Definitely worth it. A battery again is the BL-C5. As you can see there. Yeah, definitely worth it. There'll be a big video coming up in the next few months. It'll take a while for everything to arrive, but keep an eye out for that. Please press the like button, press on the subscribe and the bell icon. Please comment in the comment section below if you have this radio or you're interested in it or you have any questions. Feel free to comment, and thanks for watching and enjoy your tech.